Well, ladies and gentlefolk, thank you all for attending my rally. That concludes my stump speech for the umpteenth time. Any questions?
Yeah, Mr. Worcester, I got a question here for ya.
It's Worcestershire, but close. Yes. What's your question?
Mr. Worcester, there's allegations that underneath that gigantic hat of yours.
That's Winchester, but.
Of course, underneath that gigantic hat of yours, that it's just a gigantic head. Please, would you illuminate us?
Well, yes, my head is rather inflated due to all of the knowledge that I've crammed inside it, thanks to my chief of staff, who has done an excellent job educating me. My chief of staff, Cruentus, is just a delight and always feeds me the intellectual stimulus that I need to keep my head large enough to hold up my magnificent hat. Next question.
Noted. Dodging the question. Still has giant head.
I believe I answered the question perfectly adequately. Yes, you.
Mr. Winchester, over here.
That's Worcestershire, but yes, go ahead.
Yes, I was just wondering if you could speak a little bit about your economic plans that we could be foreseeing in your mayoral run.
Oh, certainly. Well, yes, as old money from a wealthy, noble family from the umpteenth century of rulership of Falth, I have elected to consult with my chief of staff on such matters as economics and history, so you will be hearing from me via Cruentus. I don't believe I mentioned this earlier, but Cruentus, just a fantastic chief of staff. Cruentus, they are a sentient shadow. So, yes, they lurk around and figure out the best economic policy. Excellent. Yes, it looks like you have a question over there.
Mr. Worcester. I see you wearing the finest velvet, Mr. Worcester. Can you tell us, will there be a citywide uniform policy put in place to make everybody wear the finest velvet?
That's actually a fantastic idea. I do have to correct you. Just it's Worcestershire, but
that's what I said.
Yes, well, it's not what I heard. At any rate, I do intend to impose a strict policy that everyone must wear velvet at all times. It is the only way to bring us to some semblance of propriety in our otherwise filthy city. It seems that you all agree, so I'll be sure that Cruentus knows that this is what we need to do. Let's all give a round of applause for the best chief of staff there ever was, my shadow, Cruentus. Welcome back to Mythcraft, the podcast, The Ties That Bind. Let's meet our cartel-curious cobbler co-conspirators, Roger.
Whoa. Geist. Someone keeps sneaking into my crypt at night and doing my laundry while I'm sleeping.
Maggie.
Nia Coraheen. Couple days on a train with this slut. What could go wrong?
Mal.
Orendo. On a train. Again.
Tyrell.
Cade Rayner. Best bodyguard in Dirge.
And Andy.
Dr. Elix Stith. I really wanted to take a car. I don't understand what's wrong with the train and why Pete just is obsessed with the train, but I really wanted to take the fucking car.
And I'm your MC, Nathan. Let's jump in. Last time on The Ties That Bind, Rindo tried to tail the paper people. Nia confronted Geist and almost discovered his secret. And the cobblers have convened once more and are planning to send a delegation to negotiate with Miles Dodds, the head of the cartel, out in Granite Bay. That discussion on sending people to Granite Bay happened on the morning of Prime Day, or Monday, but the train doesn't leave until Dimian Day, or Friday. So in that intervening time period, I want to focus in on a couple scenes that transpire on Sill Day or Tuesday, one day after the meeting. Starting at the priesthood of Pekash, where Geist, to my understanding, has some questions that have been percolating a little bit and wants to seek out Mauricia Vine.
Yeah, that sermon's been sitting on him a little bit heavy of late. Maybe it's the slap to the face, but it really sunk in.
It is pretty easy for you to find Mauricia. She's in the sanctuary, in that area that has those back tables where study groups occasionally come through, where allegedly a girl went looking for her doll.
I haven't found any evidence of that, but so
nor has Mauricia. Yeah. Oh, hello, Geist.
I hope that I'm not catching you at a bad time, Mauricia, but I was hoping to pick your brain, and I have just a few topics, questions, that I was hoping you could illuminate for me. I've been thinking about these since your last sermon. Let's say that it's left me wondering about a few things, and I think you and only you can help me figure these out. Is now a good time?
For you guys, anytime I will make work. There is a group coming in rather soon, so I'm going to continue preparing the tables. But yes, please ask your questions and let's talk while I set up.
Of course, well, against my typical habits, I will attempt to be brief. I think Geist kind of sits down while she's working around him, but he wants to be sitting for this because it's easier for him to have this conversation if he can sit forward and maybe not be making direct eye contact with her. Marussia, I wanted to ask you about, this is going to sound so vague and I apologize for everything in advance, but I've been thinking at great lengths about just the concept of companionship, of friendship. Honestly, the veracity of friendship as a virtue at all. Do you think that you can be a friend to someone without this law of equal exchange? That doesn't make any sense. No, what I'm trying to say is that it seems that individuals around me are expecting more from me than I am able to give them. And I guess the question that I have for you, Marussia, does that mean that I have failed them for not being able to give them what they want, or does that mean that they failed me because they're expecting too much of me?
She takes a little time before she answers. She nods, words seem to almost form, and she hums a little bit, like begins to form a response, and then shakes her head and goes about making sure that the flowers and the vases and the centerpieces of the table are all atmospheric and welcoming. And after a moment, she says, "Well, Geist, you mentioned the theory of equivalent exchange from the sermon, the alchemists and the clerics. You also said it seems that they expect more of you than you can give them. Have you asked them what they expect of you?"
Sometimes it's just presence. You don't have to ask. It seems as if individuals just need me to be present when I can't.
She nods.
You don't have to ask about that.
Well, have you expressed this to your friends who wish you to be present?
In roundabout ways, but I see the point you're trying to make. I guess you can't just move into it. No, I'm rambling. You're making a good point. Well, fine. Building off of that, it seemed as if you had some unique experiences with the concept of resurrection. I can't say, but that sermon felt rather pointed. I was hoping you could elucidate a little bit more as to what you were referring to. I'm not necessarily the religious kind, but a literal story might go a long way with me.
Well, in my sermon, I mentioned that there are many different views on resurrection, whether it's good, bad, justified, or not. And I think that the answer a lot of times lies in the specifics and the nuance of a situation. My own religious strictures tend to espouse that the answer is usually to tend the garden, make sure that the legacy is one of beauty, rather than trying to undo events that have transpired. But I was not always a member of the clergy in a stationary sense. I did, in fact, despite how I may look now, I used to be quite the adventurer. I was part of an adventuring party that had a cleric. Constance was her name. I got along greatly with her, although we had many theological disagreements, one of them being the nature of resurrection and its practical uses. We lost one of our friends, Roderick.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
Well, we only lost him for a short time because Constance insisted on bringing him back.
You spin this like this is an unhappy tale.
An unhappy tale? No. A tale full of conflict. It led to many heated discussions between me and Constance. Let us honor the memory of our friend Roderick. Why honor his memory when we can simply honor him and return him to us? And the disagreements led to a discord within our party that eventually led us to go our separate ways. I still think very fondly of them, and I cherish those times. I think that we did great good for the world as a party, or at least our slice of the world that we adventured in, shall we say. But And I do keep in contact with Constance from time to time, but we have drifted our separate ways. It's the occasional occurrence when one of us reaches out to the other, not an ongoing thing. I wouldn't say that it's a close and well-tended friendship. Back to your first question, communication.
Well, I don't mean to jump in here, but there was something in particular that you had said during your sermon that really stuck out to me. You had mentioned something along the lines of the concept of resurrection in and of itself invalidating the lived experience of the individual, as if bringing them back somehow makes their life less. Do you not think that there is an instance where the opposite can possibly be true, where it's a necessity?
My friend Roderick would stand as a testament that necessity might be strong. We can't know, but yes, the inverse can be true.
Well, I don't suppose, as if I fully understand this to the depths that you understand it, this is your life's work. I appreciate the insight that you've shared. But I must say how your sermon made me feel, and it made me feel as if you spoke about the act as if it was blaspheming against the very gods. And I simply do not know if I agree with that.
All I can say to that, she moves around you to continue preparing and setting up. All I can say to that is that you must seek. It's not... I can't pretend to know all of the answers, certainly not for all of the gods. I know the teachings of Pekash very well, and the teachings of the Archfey relatively well, as he is one of them. But there are many gods in the cosmos, and many opinions on every topic under the sun. So, do I know with certainty that it is blaspheming? No, I do not. Is there a circumstance in which it is not blaspheming? Perhaps. And death is a necessary part of life. Planting a seed in the ground causes mighty trees to grow.
Yeah,
now,
you're not wrong. Marussia, I understand what you're saying. I feel like it is sound logic, and for that I can appreciate it. But I think someone like you would understand better than anyone else that just because you plant seeds at the same time as someone else does not necessarily mean that the blooms will flower at the same time. Isn't it your teachings that say you have to be patient, even for decades sometimes?
It is. The flower that blooms in adversity is the most rare and beautiful of them all. That takes time. It takes patience. You know, trees do not grow overnight, unless they're magical trees planted in corpses that are designed to grow very rapidly for their first few months.
That's an anomaly and feels really specific. Murshi, I guess that brings me to my final question for you. This concept of patience, it's something that I myself struggle with. But I've been playing this over in my mind for the past several weeks. If there are two parties, and both parties believe they have the right of what it is to be patient, they believe their timeline, they believe their actions are just and righteous, what happens whenever these two opposing forces meet? Does one concept of patience overwhelm the other, and how do you decide who is in the right when you both stand steadfast by your belief? Because it feels like it all comes down to opinions, and everyone else feels like their opinions are facts.
If I understand your predicament, I would simply observe that this is why a degree of humility and a degree of self-reflection is deeply necessary for all parties involved, because you may think you have the answer. Of course, you will believe that you have all of your opinions correct because no one holds an opinion that they think is incorrect. They rather change their opinion and then think they have the new correct opinion. But recognize that that's part of the process, and that the act of changing takes time, but like the seasons, is necessary. That all of my beliefs are not the same as they were 5 years ago, let alone 20 years ago.
You lost me for a second there in the middle, but you brought me back with the seasons. Well, I've taken up enough of your time, Marussia. I think it's time I go tend to my own garden. Thank you.
We will leave Geist there and meander across Dirge to a little eatery called Time to Dine, where Nia is meeting with Mayor Leon Bangino, the incumbent running to be reelected against her, and of course against Lord Warshash.
I want to see that written down.
It's Winchester, Nathan. It's Winchester.
It's Windex.
That feels the most right.
Squeaky and clean.
Perfect. Oh my gosh.
Nia, Mayor Leon Bangino looks every bit as severe as you remembered him from the presidential party. He has carved features and a beak of a nose, pale skin and dark eyes, and dark hair greased back. He has a hawkish appearance. He's wearing a featureless black suit and nursing the butt of a cigarette, sitting on a balcony table with a nice view of the filthy black river that runs through the center of the city. Glad to see you could make it. Please, have a seat.
Thank you. Very kind of you to invite me. What is it exactly you wanted to talk about?
He waits for an uncomfortably long time before answering. He finishes his cigarette, grinds it out on his heel, lights another one, and takes a couple puffs before responding. Finally, not looking directly at you, but looking out over the river and over the cityscape. No secret, the Banchinos, gesturing to himself, and the Severses, gesturing to you, have hated each other for, generations, but we both hate the McDoverns at least as much, right?
Aye. That, I would say, is accurate.
And with Wilson McDovern running for the highest office of the presidency, seems that squabbling over the mayoralty is a little bit of a waste of time for both of us, when there's, I think as the kids are saying now, bigger fish to fry.
What exactly are you getting at, Bangino? You can cut the slang and the niceties if need be. I sense there's a plan behind those eyes.
Become my chief of staff. Just takes a long drag.
Your chief of staff? Don't you have one of those?
Not a very good one, if you must know. I mean, I don't know if you've been paying close attention to the city of late, but the Dirge Police Department seems incompetent and incapable of locking up the criminals that escaped jail and those that have never yet seen the inside of a cell.
I definitely would also agree with that. I do find the Dirge Police to be quite incompetent, but if you're standing there, or rather sitting there telling me that your police department is incompetent and your chief of staff is not worth much either, why would I jump out of running against you? It sounds like I've got every advantage.
I won't deny that your public outreach has been quite impressive, and that, should the polls be believed, you do have momentum right now. Yes, my numbers are still larger, but I'm losing votes every day and you're gaining them. So why should you drop out? The numbers say perhaps you shouldn't, we're correct. But the amount of time that we spend butting heads against one another is time that Wilson McDovern has to take over the city. Sure, he has his own rivals, but let's be real. Marissa Dove is a career politician, and Ravano, previous president, he's a man of legitimate business. O'Brien is a teamster. None of them are mobsters. I foresee over the coming months each of them meeting with unfortunate accidents or persuasive distractions that suggest that they should drop out for one reason or another. And unless they unite with one another, I'm looking not at our election, but at our city a year from now, should McDovern walk all over his competition. If we put both of our efforts into fighting him rather than one another, I see a far better likelihood, regardless of which other candidate wins, for either of our families.
You make a compelling argument, and but if I'm being honest, I keep getting hung up on this whole crazy notion that if I'm getting into this political thing, I should probably be doing it for the people that would be voting for me, and not some weird alliance and or allegiance there otherwise. You said so yourself. The numbers are growing. People like my message.
They do, yes. Now, you're right. I agree with you. We should do this for the people. We should make sure that our friend Wilson does not see the inside of the presidential palace. That's for the good of Dirge.
What is your, I suppose, end game then? Let's say I take you up on your offer. I become your chief of staff. What would you hope to see us do to prevent him from getting an office?
with the hearts of the people on your side and the machinery of a broken but nonetheless clunking along political apparatus under mine, we pair those together, hit McDuffin from both sides, both popularity and legality. He will be too busy trying to regain ground lost from that twofold attack that he will not have time to take on his opposition. Let me speak to the obvious problem that our families have been feuding for quite some time. Were you to take me up on my offer, you, as someone who has no experience in elected office, would be next to a prominent seat of power, able to easily inherit and continue the good that we do for the people of Dirge after my next turn. During that term, there would necessitate a great amount of backroom dealings that ultimately work toward us letting the wars of the past be of the past.
You've given me a lot to think about, and if I'm being perfectly honest, I don't know that I can give you a definite answer right now without consulting with my own personal chief of staff, as I trust them very much.
Chiefs of staff are excellent when they're on point. That's why I'm looking for a replacement. I hear the Worcester fellow does have a decent chief of staff.
I've heard that too, actually. I suppose money can buy you anything if you know where to invest it.
It would seem.
When would you need an answer?
The sooner we align, the sooner we can prevent McDuffern's own momentum before it gets out of hand. Say a week from today. Telegram will suffice. Your people reach out to my people.
Certainly. Certainly, I'll have my people reach out to your people.
As I said last time, keep your friends close. Perhaps I can be one of those.
Perhaps. We'll see.
All right, and we'll leave Nia there as she concludes this meeting with Leon as they go their separate ways. And as evening progresses into night, I believe there's a series of shenanigans that Geist has planned.
For the record, Geist has absolutely nothing planned, but I will say that I think this evening that the following individuals would receive a nondescript letter on their front doorstep. Gregory, Nia, and Rindo. Small, nondescript envelope. There is no knock. The individual who leaves it aways into the night, as they were born to do.
When would we discover these letters then?
Well, the individual who left them hopes they're still there in the morning. Step 1. Step 2, he hopes that you find them and don't just step over them. And step 3, he hopes you open them in the morning.
Is it in front of New Lease or is it in front of the door to the flat upstairs?
Unfortunately, this individual who is leaving them left them in front of the New Lease.
Okay.
And I stand by that.
Receiving a nondescript letter, would Rindo open it, investigate it?
Yeah.
Do it.
He thinks it might have something to do with some payback favors.
Right. How about Nia?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Okay. Mal, Maggie, will you please click unspoiler on the secret message that I sent you earlier today?
Oh my god, it's happening.
Okay.
It's quite a letter.
Well, that's not what I thought that was going to be.
Would one of you like to share with the class?
Are we allowed?
It's your letter. It's been delivered. You can do whatever you want now.
I want to find Nia first.
Okay.
She'd probably come to New Lease,
Okay.
I think. After she had her meeting, and she probably had a couple of little things she needed to type with the Acorn Girls and then grab a bite, and she'd come by New Lease for sure.
Nia, hi. Hi. Can we talk gestures downstairs?
Secret cellar time.
Oh, well, it's not a secret if you say it out loud.
Cellar time. She's gonna grab your vest and be leading you away. Secret cellar time. Hello, loves. Waves to the people behind the bar.
Be right back. Did you get a letter?
Aye.
Is it what? Okay. I'll show you mine if you show me yours.
Mine's just a letter. I don't know if you're trying to it. Just she's gonna pull out of her little jacket pocket or whatever. It's just a letter I assume is from Geist or somebody. Seems very coded and mysterious.
Mine too.
You know it's from Geist, or it seems coded and mysterious?
Yeah, the second part. I don't... Is it about what I think it's about? Do you reckon?
I don't get... Let me see yours. She's going to take them both so that she can compare the two of them. See if they say the same thing, which is, the crow caws at midnight. Meet him then at the tree and stand atop my grave. P.S. Please bring lemon blueberry cookies, if possible. ... Is that what your letter says?
The most coded shit you've ever seen before.
Seems like clear instructions to me. I don't quite understand why the whole crow caws at midnight thing is so important beyond I'm just going to meet him at Nix's grave at midnight with a box of cookies, I suppose.
Yeah, but why those?
What do you mean, why those? They're good cookies.
They were some of her favorites.
And he's actually inviting us to go do something, so maybe it's his way of, I don't know, an olive branch, trying to be...
Why are you being so normal about this?
Don't think I'm being normal about it
we don't
necessarily.
Hear from him
beyond it, it's just a fucking letter, Rindo. I don't know what to tell you.
You find out
it's
he's
an
got
invitation.
some weird crypt thing. Nix's tree ain't growing, and here he is sending us nondescript letters talking about meeting him there. I just...
She's gonna slam her hand on the table or whatever to try and get him to stop. He's talking to us in some capacity for the first time in months of any substance beyond just, I'm fine, or like shoveling food in his face if you happen to be in his general vicinity.
Right,
now,
so like something's wrong.
And perhaps he needs our help. I don't think he's well, Rindo, and I don't just mean like up here. She taps at her head. I saw his arms. There's something not right about him, Rindo, and I think he needs help. And if he wants a fucking box of cookies that his old girlfriend used to like, then I'm gonna get him a box of cookies if that means he'll keep talking to us just for a little bit longer, just until we can get him that help. Do you really want to lose him too?
No.
Because I don't.
Of course not.
I'm just gonna fold him up, hand you back your copy, and tuck her copy away. What are you doing at midnight?
Well, suppose now I'm meeting you and Geist at Nix's grave.
Don't just suppose. If you do not want to be there, if your heart is not in it, he'll sniff it out. And he'll go cold again, and he'll shrink off to his little basement dwelling place. I'm not gonna have you fuck this up for me now, Rindo.
Oh, right, yeah, I'll be there.
Only if you want to.
I'll be there.
He's gonna just turn around and start to walk out.
He'll hang out down there for a little bit longer before going back upstairs.
Yeah, we'll fast forward to around midnight. Sounds like both of you are approaching the tree.
Yeah, there's no one at the tree whenever you get there.
That's fine. That's fine. That's where I'm going, though, because I'm just going off this weird-ass note. Yeah.
Rendo's got hands shoved deep into pockets and is doing the, like, staring at the ground, kicking a rock every couple steps kind of walk.
Oh, hey, it looks like both of you got the note, too. And
I hope it's a miscellaneous NPC who stole it off Gregory's doorstep.
Right. No, you would see Gregory in a long trench coat come around a large tree.
Yeah, this blew like right in front of my car. It was really I couldn't figure it out. I just came here.
Delivered as part of my package? I don't understand.
Seemed kind of cool. I don't know.
Figured I'd show up.
You got one too then?
Yeah, said to bring lemon blueberry cookies and all that.
Indeed. Nia's got her little box.
You'd probably hear from like 30 feet away, "Psst, did you bring the stuff?"
Nobody say anything. She's just going to say that very quietly to Rindo and Gregory.
Oh, I wasn't going to. Just pretend I'm not even here.
Perfect.
Hey, did you bring the stuff?
Doesn't even sound like him. Who is that?
Yeah, it's a figure that looks about actually identically the same size as Geist. Looks identical to Geist. and is probably standing now about like 20 feet away, slowly inching towards you. They're wearing a overly dramatic cape with a red velvet finish on the inside. They've got a white mask over their eyes. Hey, it's me. It's Crow. Did you bring the cookies?
Crow?
What?
I was worried for a moment that you weren't going to be able to decipher the rigorous clues that I had laid in front of you.
Crow, what?
You did a proper
Did you
job.
bring the cookies?
She's gonna just hold her little box open.
He scuttles over
Proper
remarkably
job.
quickly. He takes one, he reaches into one of his pockets, he pulls out a small vial. It's got some purplish pink dust in it. He sprinkles it on top of the cookie and begins to just ravage the thing. Thank you. Do you have any more?
Whoa.
You can have
He
the
eats
lot.
very little.
I was afraid of that.
How long have you been here?
This is where it happened.
What happened?
Gregory, you remember Gregory? This is where you and Geist buried me.
Yeah, right. I just...
Buried Gregory. What the fuck?
Right here, at this tree. You
Hey,
two buried
you
me.
know-
But it's okay though. Geist dismissed me before I suffocated, that was really nice.
So you've just been loitering like a specter here in the...
Oh no. I live in his subconscious.
That explains a lot, yeah. How you were able to manifest yourself in this corporeal form right before us then as something
Can
that
I
lives
have
in
another
another
cookie,
being's
please?
subconscious. Please help yourself. She's just gonna hold out the box.
He pours the purplish pink dust on the entire box and then just begins to slam those bad boys.
What's that? What you putting on him there?
Drugs. Surprisingly easy to find in Dirge. It was the first thing
What
I
kind
did.
of drugs?
Oh. Yeah, which one?
It's okay. It's all gone now, so you can't have any.
That's not what I asked.
That's not how drugs work, but that's fine. That's
Crow,
fine.
what the fuck?
I'm so sorry, Gregory, but you didn't tell me that I couldn't tell.
What? No. Geist swore me to secrecy, so I assumed he swore you to secrecy. Also, if
No.
you live in his...
He just
Where
wrapped
is-
me
where-
up in a blanket and buried me.
Where is he now? Why isn't he here?
This is him. I only have a couple of minutes where I can take over, so I figured that I would leave a couple of things. He when he goes to sleep, it's a little bit easier. I heard him say this thing a couple of weeks ago whenever he was pretending to be an Illuminati dealing with the Banginos and the McDoverns. And he said this thing, and it was like an activating phrase for me, the crow caws at midnight. And I realized that he was trying to reach me, and he was trying to say, Crow, I need your help at midnight sometimes. So I've just been doing small things. When he goes to sleep, I make sure he gets fed. I do the laundry down in the crypt. I
And you're
clean up some
feeding
of his wounds.
Drugs.
The drugs are from me.
You deserve them. You're doing a very good job, Crow. You're doing
Thank
a
you.
very, very good
So-
job, okay?
Hold on. He buried
He buried
You.
me. Yes, he buried
So,
me. He wrapped me up first.
where's
He said, be a good crow. And then he buried me. And then it was dark.
right. Sorry, where's Nyx then?
She is in the crypt in the blood cryo chamber. Geist is trying to resurrect her.
In the what? What?
The blood box.
You seem shocked by
Will
this.
make
Has he not told you?
sense. No,
No, he ain't
he's
told
not
us
telling me.
shit.
I
Well,
had
he
my
also did not
suspicions,
tell
but
me
I-
that I could not tell you.
He told
No,
me that I
you're
couldn't, so I didn't, but...
You're doing
Yeah, we're talking about that later.
You're doing amazing, Crow.
Well, I left
Listen,
each of you notes that told to bring cookies, so I only have received Nia's.
Oh, here.
Okay, thank you.
You need to keep doing what you're doing, Crow, and recognize that you have people here who are going to help you now. We're going to help you take care of Geist so that he can take care of you. Do you
Well,
understand?
I already have. I've been working on a plan for the past several weeks. I'd be more than happy to share it with you all.
Do you have time?
He checks down at a watch that's completely non-existent. Yes, I think so.
Brilliant.
Well, there are a couple of things that you probably need to be made aware of. First things first, I think Geist is doing a very good job. I think he's doing his best.
At the blood
Okay.
box cryogenic thing? Or just...
Yes, he's been taking a very good care of her.
Oh, that's oddly comforting.
Next, he's been reading quite a bit out of the book that's bound in human skin.
That's less comforting. That's less comforting.
Now,
Um,
I wasn't really upset with what was going on until recently. You know how I said that I kind of just live in his subconscious? Well, unfortunately, he's made a pretty drastic decision, and I thought it might be time to let you two, sorry, Gregory, you kind of already know about this, know. Well, it seems as if he's planning on sacrificing himself to bring back Nyx. Now, on one hand, this seems pretty dramatic. But on the other hand, he was trying to conduct a ritual where I was going to exist in his body after his soul was gone. I mean, that's kind of a really nice thing for a boss to do, don't you think?
Yeah, it's fucking lovely rainbows and flowers and shit.
I'm detecting some type of strange reaction from you, Rindo, but I'm not familiar with what it is. Your body language says you're upset, but your words seemed like it was positive.
I feel like there has to be a better solution than him having to sacrifice himself. That's just, it's a little too poetic in an old world sort of way. Why does he think he needs to sacrifice himself? Is it a matter of like, he doesn't have enough blood or he needs more
Oh, I assure you, he has plenty
genic?
of blood. It keeps coming back.
Okay. So why does he think he needs to sacrifice it? Is it something in the book?
Yes, it is something in the book. He's found a way to bring her back exactly the way that she was.
What if he just finds something else to sacrifice?
Gotta be, yeah.
Unfortunately, the
another
other option was to kill random people, and he thought this might be for the best.
Fuck that.
Well, I mean, I could.
I'm
think
beginning
of
to
some
regret
people
telling you two this.
Nia's gonna back up a little bit and give Rindo a look, and already the wheels are turning. I mean, if he's got this much blood in his blood crypt already, he's probably been killing people. So what's another? How many do you think he needs to sacrifice? Like 5 or 6 or something? I'm sure we could find some people that are ne'er-do-wellish enough that nobody's going to miss 5 or 6 people, right?
You'd be surprised how many dead bodies you can simply find on the streets, especially recently.
Hey, there's a boon.
That's what he said.
This is a lot.
I agree. Rindo, you haven't given me any cookies yet.
Oh, sorry, mate. I didn't have time. He pulls just a whole lemon out of his pocket. I thought they were for someone else.
I'll take it.
Sure, yeah.
He bites into that bad boy rind and all.
Yep, right. So, I really don't know what to say.
Well, this is the part of my plan where I allow for each of you to ask me 2 to 3 questions.
Well, Crow, it seems like you've really thought this through.
Indeed, the timing was remarkably challenging, but I feel confident in this decision so far.
So, when is he planning this?
Very soon. He has everything he needs, minus a few material components. He's needing some diamonds as well as some pearls, but then he should be all set.
Do you know how to set everything up? Like, could it possibly be that we were to get, if somebody had to be, I don't know the semantics, but, laid out or situated in some sort of offering stance, and then if you could get them that way, and then he were to wake up and be like himself again, could that maybe be an option? Do you know enough about what he's planning to do, like the mechanics of it?
Yes.
I'm wondering if we can't convince him.
Nia, I must remind you,
us.
I've only allotted for 2 to 3 questions. Please be mindful.
This is not a question. This is a thought. This is a private thought. And this is something, Crow, you should know not to listen to other people's private thoughts. So be advised.
I'm sorry, Nia, it just seems so pointed and directed.
She's gonna start whispering to herself and just kind of trying to plot to herself. And finally, all right, I still have 2 questions, but you may continue.
We're still on the question stage.
Right, anybody may continue. That was an open invitation.
I have some private thoughts.
Thank you for clarifying beforehand.
So, he's gonna lean into Gregory and Nia. So what if we do the ritual without him?
I'm not sure
And then-
any of us can. I mean, he's the one who's translated the book. I've seen glimpses of it when he's taken me down to the crypt, but it's,
Well, Crow knows.
My thought was less
Oh, but-
actually going through with it and just sort of setting it up so that he's very much confronted with what he's doing. Let's say one of us is put in the position of the offering.
with the assistance of Crow. And then when Geist came to...
Did you say something about me?
Not at all. Not one bit. You're listening to private thoughts again, and you need to be paying attention to your cookies.
It was only Rindo that clarified. Apologies.
Back to the group of 3. I think if we could set it up in such a way that when Geist came back to consciousness and he saw one of us sitting there or laying there or whatever as the offering, maybe we could convince him then that it doesn't have to be him or one of us. It could be somebody else.
Or what if we just already have somebody else?
That is an excellent standby option that I like.
But how would Nyx feel about that? I mean, we're talking about bringing back our friend, but if we do that by killing someone else, one of us or anyone else, that seems like she'd kill us ourselves if she knew that we were planning on this.
I think we're a little bit beyond that part. What with the whole blood vat.
Right.
I'm not doing well without her. Everybody thinks that I'm doing all right, but I am not doing well without her. I don't know about you all. Maybe you are. And maybe it's selfish. But I understand what Geist is doing. And I don't want to lose him in the process also.
No, I agree. Confronting him with his actions so that we can make sure that it's not him and it's not any of us. I see that makes a lot of sense to me. We'll first need to finish gathering the diamonds and pearls and all that, and then we should. So we're talking a matter of days, but it's a reasonable plan to me, I think.
I think I can help with that.
Do we have any more questions for whatever's going on over there?
Yes, we need to ask him how much of all of the materials that he's going to need, when we can set up for it so that we can plan ahead. And we need to guarantee that he continues to talk to us.
Crow, I think we're ready for you.
When you turn back around, Crow was lying on the ground next to the tree, roughly in the same location where he was previously buried. It was right here.
Yeah, buddy, I'm sorry.
It is okay, you did not bury me. That was Geist and Gregory.
Can we pool our questions?
I had not considered that, but yes, I will allow it.
Great, because I couldn't remember past the first one that you mentioned.
What are the exact material components that we need?
He would list off everything that he's already gestured, but I think his understanding of exact quantities is confusing to folks. I think there's a couple of cookies left, and so he starts to make disparate piles of cookies, and he points to one and says pearls, he points to another and says diamonds. It's a very cookie-centric measurement system.
Oh, I don't remember how many cookies to a brownie.
It's really not that hard of a process. I went over conversions just a moment ago, Gregory.
What we need brownies for?
Rindo, weren't you paying attention?
Yeah, what was our next question?
I thought I was.
We need to know, when do you think we need to be ready to basically set up without him? It needs to be at a time when you are at your most awake and alert.
Midnight is when Yes, midnight is whenever
Always midnight, okay.
Yes, always
so at
midnight.
Then we can get ourselves set up with your assistance. We need your assistance, and can we count on that?
No.
No? What?
No. I don't deal in certainties.
Oh, fair. I suppose that's fair. If we're there and remind you of this conversation, would you possibly consider assisting us?
Yes.
I'll take that. If I bring cookies, does that up the likelihood?
Yes.
Nia's gonna look at the other two. I can't remember if there are any more questions or not. Are there any more questions?
I mean, quantity, but it's not exact.
Friends, it appears that we have reached the end of our question stage. I imagine you have several minutes before I am rendered incapacitated. I want to say that I've really enjoyed our time together tonight, and I do hope that we can do it again. You'd watch as Crow begins to stand up, and he looks like he's stumbling. Yes, it would appear the drugs are beginning to take effect. I have severely dosed Geist with a copious quantity of sleeping drugs. He may be asleep for 12 hours, he may be asleep for 3 to 6 days. I'm uncertain the quantity. It wasn't in cookies and brownies.
Will you be able to make it back to his room okay in time? Oh, that question.
But I have something better we could do. And he walks over to you all. I can buy you time. And he puts his hand down to the ground and casts shadow travel and says, I have the key to the crypt.
Oh,
Let's do it.
and looks at the other two. Oh, we're going.
Let's go.
Yeah, we're going.
All right. It's important to know that if Geist finds out about this, he will likely attempt to kill you all. I will do my best to keep Valor at bay. Best of luck.
Perfect.
And as you all are passing through the shadow travel, I like to imagine that Crow has just one final piece of parting advice and parting wisdom for you all, and you all would hear, oh, yes, just as a final reminder, if Geist starts to be, well, you know, Geist about this, ask him this. What would your brother Eris say if he found out you were alive, just to sacrifice yourself again? And you all have the key to the blood crypt and an incapacitated Crow, and Geist is Undercroft.
My head hurts.
That was a lot. That was a lot to take in. I assume there's no fog in there, right?
No, he's incapacitated for upwards of a week. Who knows?
Nia's gonna head over to the little corner of the room, just be like, I'm pretty sure, and just point. She's in there. The tubes and the vat of blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gives it away. Yeah.
Brendo pulls his flask out and just starts chugging. Okay. So, diamonds and pearls.
We gave them a
Diamonds,
sleeping
pearls.
pill. Maybe we can check the human skin book if we can find it. Get a more accurate quantity beyond X number brownies and X number cookies.
Yeah, I will take an awareness or an intellect check with any relevant skill that you might have.
Would alchemy be anything in this sense, or would it need to be more like a history or a
I would
phrasing?
certainly take history. Alchemy is too much of a stretch.
It's a 13.
This is fun. I'm going to screenshot a portion of the book real quick just so that you can see what Nia sees at a glance.
Yeah, good luck. Like, to be honest, while Nathan does this, I want this on the record. I would be pissed if Nathan gave anybody anything from that book after I had to actually decipher these damn things.
It's a lot.
Or if Mackie just looks at it as like, oh yeah, this is what it says.
Yeah, hold on. I would be mad for a second and then so damn impressed.
Oh. Cool. Yeah. So she opens this book and looks at that page with that on it and says, well, that's a page there in that book, and shuts it again.
Yeah, Geist was working on it on and off. There was a period there where it was almost around the clock, but on and off for the past 6 months.
Excellent. Okay, so brownies and cookies it is, I suppose, will be our units of measurement. But I think I can remember vaguely the piles that he was making. We can go off of that. We'll get that sorted. I suppose we should probably, we can't stay in here. Obviously, he's not going to wake up anytime immediately because of the drugs, but is there anything we need in here? Need to do to help him, maybe? She's just like looking around to see.
Is there a blanket?
There is a blanket.
I'm just gonna cover him with the blanket. Feels wrong to just leave him here.
This is where he wants to be.
We'll leave the party there, dwelling on all of this, looking at the illegible book. And I do want to check in briefly if Elix and Cade have any specific plans that you want to be sure are set in motion, or any ideas of things you want to do prior to departing on Dimian Day. Or if not, then we'll head straight to the train station.
We're going to buy a lot of cigarettes. We're going to buy a lot of ammo. Going to be a lot of bullets.
Yeah.
Guns packed. Elix is packing up the whole family. So she's going to fight that out with Alfie and Evie.
The whole family's coming.
The whole fam. The whole fam is coming.
And the kids have guns.
Fantastic.
Kids do not have guns. Well, unless Kate gave them guns. And the kids now have guns.
Kids have guns then.
The kids probably have guns. But yeah, I don't think there's anything specific outside of just getting it settled. Do we have any frame of reference for how long they might be expected to stay there? Like, is Elix taking a month off of work? Is like, how long does she have to prep to not be here?
Isn't this work? Isn't this like traveling for work? Technically,
Yeah,
Doctor
yeah.
at the hospital too.
well,
Right. Except that between an upstanding employer and the cartel, one of them does hold more weight about how and where you actually work. So yeah, you'd anticipate that Miles Dodds and the chemist probably would have ongoing work for Elix.
Okay.
You're relocating your family. Does that include Zeza?
If she wants, Elix would offer, but Elix would not force.
Yeah, she'd join you. She loves you. She loves your husband. She loves the kids.
should ask your dry cleaner and your accountant too. Bring them right
The accountant
on.
might actually be a good idea. He's been with us for a while and he handles a lot of money, but I think I've got one out there in Granite Bay, so that's okay. Do you need anything else, Kate? While we're
Nope.
cigarettes and ammo. Got it.
Just thinking about how I'm not being paid enough for all these people to be around.
You'll grow to love them. Or not.
All right. And on the morning of Dimian Day, the party will gather together in one of the major train stations in Dirge and prepare to head west to Granite Bay.
All I'm saying, though, is what if Geist
Is
is
Geist
still drugged?
sleeping?
I think Geist is very sleepy. You know when you've had really deep sleep and you come out of it and you're exhausted because of how much sleep you've had? That's like where I imagine Geist's headspace is right now, or physiological.
If he was sleeping for a week, who is feeding the crypt?
Luckily for that, we kept it multiple days ahead with the recent murders.
Okay.
Nice.
The train station is spacious and drafty, creating a welcome wind tunnel in the late summer heat. Trash griffins croon from vaulted ceiling rafters. Glass panels filter dusty sunlight down in the space. The train that you're preparing to board is luxurious. It is significantly nicer than the one that you robbed almost 2 weeks ago. From your position on the platform, you can see through the train windows into plush, extravagant passenger cars. Notably, the locomotive is far nicer than any other that you've seen before. It's all polished chrome and bronze with gilded highlights that might actually be gold. The steam engine must be scrubbed and polished every time it reaches the station in order to maintain such an excellent gleam. Most notably, the front of the locomotive is wrought to resemble the face of a dwarf, the eyes serving as high beam headlights as well.
Hell yeah.
The dwarf's mustache curls around and streams back and serves as the handrails for the first 3 cars of the train.
Wow.
The locomotive's name is lacquered in black outlined letters along the gleaming metallic side. As you read the name, you hear the conductor call out, "All aboard the Loca McGee!"
Fuck.
The what?
Oh, the Loca McGee.
All aboard! All aboard the Loca McGee! Are you all ready to board?
No.
I assume if it's fancy that means somebody else is taking care of all of our bags and stuff. We don't got to worry about that.
Yeah.
Is the platform extremely busy? Is it packed out here?
Late summer, Dimian Day morning. It's pretty busy, yeah.
How about, are there a lot of people boarding our train?
There are actually. There's a sizable contingent. Could I actually get Cade to make an awareness check?
Yeah. Well, perception?
Yes.
That's a 22.
With a 5 on the die?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You'd see 2 units of armed private security that have formed a perimeter around 2 presidential candidates that are boarding this train.
Great. Awesome. Super dope.
Frank O'Brien and Wilson McDovern are boarding the Loca McGee.
Alright.
Cage, you
High
seem
profile.
stressed.
Oh, it's fine. Just escorting an entire extended family, and 2 high-profile folks are getting on the same locomotive as us. Nothing, absolutely nothing could go wrong. As he sucks down half of his cigarette in one pull. He's like, is gonna be real easy.
Glad you're confident.
Real easy.
Shall we all get on? Everybody, family, everybody, can we go on the train?
Absolutely.
Alfie waves. Hello.
Why are you bringing children with you?
They're my children, Geist.
It's a business trip, Geist. It is not inappropriate at all.
Why do you care?
Sorry, I
Listen to the lad here.
I don't feel like myself
And your name?
recently.
Just gonna reach out to shake Alfie's hand.
Alfonso Stiff. He shakes it.
Alfonso. That's a very
Alfie.
strong name and a strong. No. You stick with Alfonso with your handshake like that, young man. It's very, very good of
Right.
you. Neokora
Yeah,
Heen,
all right.
running for mayor. Very good. Just gonna look at Elix. Not bad, Mom. And just turn to everybody else. I suppose it's about time we should get on the train, yes?
Yep.
Strange. I thought we had several more days before the train came, but
Are you okay?
yeah, don't worry about it.
You seem a bit tired.
You should have some sugar. Maybe some
No,
cookies
no,
or something.
no, please. Please, no.
I did bring treats. Mia's gonna have a little wee picnic basket that she's packed treats in. Like pedophores and cookies and truffles and the like.
Well, were we supposed to bring stuff?
Did you not pack, Rendo?
I mean, I've got my usual bag and stuff. You all have, like, trunks and things.
Yeah, what is it? The porters? Is that what they're called? They're like taking them and loading them up onto the train right now. Elix's husband, a handsome, large trollkin man who introduced himself as Vernon, he would look to Yorindo and he'd say, "Food and trappings like that, don't worry about. The train will have that in abundance. Change of clothes probably would have been good, but there will be a brief stopover in Riverside between here and Granite Bay, so we can tend to your needs there."
It's always nice being around people who got changing clothes money.
He'll just kind of throw his hands up, like, okay.
Don't worry, Rendo. I didn't bring anything either.
Didn't I tell all of you to
Perfect.
get clothes? Wasn't that
I
my one
listened.
instruction?
You did, ma'am, and you look quite nice.
I had plans. I was going to do that, but I just
got
didn't have time.
fancy shit.
5 trunks getting loaded right now for Nia. We listened.
Rendo does a little spin to show off his new outfit. I got fancy stuff. I didn't know I needed to get more than one fancy stuff.
I didn't get any fancy stuff, and Hugo walks out from behind Rindo. Don't feel too bad about it. He just
Uncle.
pops his suspenders on his prison uniform, takes a puff
Did
on
you
his
know
own
he was
cigarette.
coming?
No.
I had no idea.
It's not
Did you
just
sneak
me.
on the train? Why are you here?
Oh, I bought my own ticket with ill-gotten gains. Don't worry about it.
Could have bought a new outfit, but hey, what do I know?
Why would I do that when I can wear me stripes all proud? Besides, I thought it would be helpful for me to back up me niece with any negotiations that need to be had with the cartel. I know some of the fellows there from my time inside.
Ah, I very much appreciate the insider's eye then, Uncle. I'll have to pick your ear later.
That seems like an odd thing to do.
Annabelle and Tony, of course, are there as well. So the whole entourage would be the 5 of you, plus Zesa, Evie, Alfie, and Vernon on the Stith household side, plus Hugo, Tony, and Annabelle on the Severs, Cobbler, Troopy side.
So many people.
Jesus Christ. Stressed out.
Yeah. So you all board up the train. You take off. The first couple hours are pretty uneventful. The Ticketmaster comes through and punches everyone's tickets. Another couple hours are uneventful. The countryside is rolling hills and beautiful forests. In this time, the kids, Alfie and Evie, would quickly set about exploring the train. Each of you are divided into small groups that will share sleeper cars. So that will be just a delight.
Can't wait.
Let's roll initiative real quick for no reason.
Oh, okay.
No reason.
A 16.
So Rendo got a 7.
Nice.
Guys got a 3.
It's got an 8.
Nia got a 23.
Yeah, this all looks right.
And Nia's like very perky. She's like really excited about this trip.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm eating out of your picnic basket.
Oh, please help yourself.
You make these all by yourself?
Sure.
So, starting with Nia, I just want to see what your focus is on the train. I will say there was a bit of commotion at 2 presidential candidates getting on the train, so all of you are aware who's on the train, that Frank O'Brien and Wilson McDovern are both westbound along with you.
When they were getting on, did I see what car they entered and how many cars away from us that is?
Yeah, they'd be 3 cars away from you at present.
Closer or farther away from the engine?
Farther away.
Okay.
I think Nia would definitely get up, walk around, try to get a sense of like the front half, if there's anything to explore, figure out where everybody is, like who's all staying with who. Possibly at this time would want to maybe just like check in with Annabelle, but not sure if I want to do that closer to there or not, because she's a little bit salty with Annabelle still, and it's kind of like might be a little bit early in the trip to
Sure.
go ahead and yeah.
You don't want to defrost prematurely.
yeah.
Yeah, okay, so the Loco-McGee going from locomotive to caboose is like that coal car, and then a car for the train operators and staff. It is a luxury vehicle, right? So it has a crew that just work the refreshment area and go through and clean the cars regularly. So those are the first 2 cars. Then there's an area for the staff's storage that also has restrooms that both the staff and the passengers can use. There's the car that you are all currently sitting in, which is just a passenger car. Comfortable seats, windows allowing for a fairly panoramic view of the countryside. A dining car, the restaurant car, or the bar car, and then another dining car. A couple smaller storage cars. This is where the porters were loading up everyone's baggage and locking it away. Then a presidential sleeper car, followed by 2 normal sleeper cars. And then the caboose, which has a second set of restrooms.
I think then in her travels, she would have probably stopped at the bar car, obviously,
Okay.
and had grabbed herself like a little cocktail. And I think she would have also grabbed, if they had any kind of cool little bottled sodas, she'd grab 2 for the 2 youths and to pass over to them.
Now, when you enter the bar car, you would see a couple journalists. You've seen them hanging out with Gregory from time to time. Might or might not remember their names, but one of them perks up when she sees you and she says, "Oh, Nia Koryahin, you're running for mayor. Do you think that sometime, just to pass the time since we're stuck in the train together already anyway, we could sit down for an exclusive interview? I would love to hear more about your plans for Dirge." This, of course, is Amy Hogan, who I'm sure Maggie knows as a Ray Dean with brunette human features, except for her eyes, which are the color of pennies, just kind of a metallic copper.
I think if she, especially because she recognizes her from the connection with Gregory, she's not going to be like rude to anybody who's trying to give her free press right now, right? So she's gonna probably, absolutely, yes, that's very kind. I will say, on a bit of a business trip, so I might have to find a time possibly later today, or I could imagine maybe early tomorrow I could be available. But right now I do need to be getting back to my car shortly so that I can talk with my party.
Of course, tomorrow would be wonderful. I actually have back-to-back interviews with both McDovern and O'Brien today, so tomorrow will
goodness,
fit perfectly.
what-
Yes.
Listen, good luck to you. I'm sure you'll give Amel. And she's going to just sort of give her a little, sisters are doing it for themselves, little, arm
Yeah.
jab or whatever.
Given the connection with Gregory as well, I think that you'd be at least nominally familiar with Norman Sinclair, who is also traveling. It looks like he and Amy are just sharing a drink and talking Red Line Press. He is dressed very much like someone from Granite Bay. He's got the 10-gallon hat, a leather duster. Don't think that you would know much more about him other than one of Gregory's associates, but yeah, they're sharing some conversation as you leave. Next up, let's turn to Cade as Nia returns with her own drink and with a couple sodas for the youths. What's Cade up to while you're en route westward?
Nothing, really, other than he's just sitting. Well, not sitting. He stood up from his seat once it started moving, and he's just kind of leaning on the far wall in between windows in a position where he can see both doors and see down the car window of the, like, in both directions. And he's just smoking like a chimney and trying to be polite and blow some of it out the window. Awesome. He doesn't look uncomfortable at all to be packed in tight in this death box with so many people.
That's rattling at high speeds along a narrow track.
Yeah. Not a guy who's used to being in open spaces far, far away from any enemies that might hurt him.
Yeah. How about Elix?
Elix is gonna have some fun by seeing what Cade's limits are. So she's gonna just be walking from car to car to see how far she can get.
Yeah, I mean, the minute she hits the door, he's gonna be following.
Cade, you don't have to follow me. You can sit down.
I really do, ma'am.
Would you say 100 yards? That's like, what, couple cars?
Yeah, 100 yards when I can see you and shoot a man dead from 1,500 yards.
I thought you had like
car.
Excellent vision and hearing and shit.
Have you heard this machine? Not the quietest thing on earth. And these are narrow, doors in between. I gotta be in the same car as you at least.
Wait, does that mean you have to sleep in the same room as... You're not sleeping in the same room with me.
At least one room beside. Or I could sleep outside next to the door. I'm not too picky about that. One room might be alright.
Find that weird.
Oh, Verna warm up to the idea.
Oh, Vernon wouldn't mind you sleeping in the room. I mean, sleeping outside the door, people might find it weird.
I'm about to say, I cuddle real nice.
Nice and warm. So she's just gonna be walking. She does have a secondary goal of she's looking to not speak with, but just catch O'Brien's eye enough to just be like, see you going to Granite Bay, see you doing what I told you to, and she would not progress to him. As soon as that happened, she would turn and walk back.
I do keep a respectful distance wherever she goes. Like, if she's in the car, I'll, like, wait at the door. She tries to go for the next door, then I follow. But always close enough where she's in sight.
When O'Brien catches your eye, he actually does... Well, first, he's next to the window, so he gestures for his secretary of the press to scoot out for him. And this molten magma golem... I mean, it's a living furnace, right? It stands up, brushes off the singed marks that it's left on the upholstery and moves aside for O'Brien to slip out. And I'm going to roll for him real quick, actually, because there's two ways he might respond to this situation. And I want to see where his head's at.
Okay, don't shoot this man.
I might shoot this man.
So anyway, I started blasting.
I'll feel real sad for him if he puts his hands on Elix. There's not going to be a conversation, I don't think.
Well, no, he stands up and he extends his hand to shake it.
Nope, too far. No, I'm just kidding.
Your last talk.
Dr. Stith, pleasure to see you again. You're headed west as well, Riverside, or all the way to Granite Bay?
Oh, all the way to Granite Bay. She does not take his hand. Where are you headed?
He pockets it after a second. On a publicity tour, of course. And he
makes sense.
Makes his eyes really big and then gestures with them over to the window and away from the two journalists that are sitting across the table from him.
She will step with him.
Okay. The chief of staff will sit down and start talking loudly with the journalists again to try to offer you a little bit of cover. And O'Brien just goes, "What were you thinking? Was that cocaine? And in front of the police department?"
You realize we're still in the cart with the reporters and you just gave them a reason to pay attention to you, right?
What? No, that's...
Do you want to get a drink?
We're sidebarring. Yeah, yes.
As she walks by Cade, she will just simply say, "If you could, don't want those reporters in here."
Copy that. He'll just mosey on right in front of the door and lean up against it once he shuts it.
I handed you exactly what I needed to hand you. Is there an issue?
I'm trying to run a clean campaign. I'm trying to represent the working people, and
How's that working out?
I'm on a tour of the nation. Seems to be working out okay. I mean, a year ago I was, head of the factory labor union, but otherwise I was...
No, it's gotten you far. You're here, but you think you're gonna win doing that?
It's time for an honest president, yeah.
It might be time for an honest president, but that's not what's gonna happen. And you know it. Did you see your opponent?
Yes,
How much protection do you have?
He takes a long drink, sets it down. As he does so, you would see that there is a deep tension in his shoulders. I mean, I've got 6 guys, but he paid for them. He bought my ticket. The head of the Dirge Factory Labor Union. I couldn't afford this.
And you let your opponent buy you security and a ticket?
We have had a lot of frank discussions.
I handed you a ticket. You could have reached out at any point.
He doesn't respond for a long moment.
You just walked into this cart with me without knowing who I was. And she'll look back at Cade, someone that is quite heavily armed, able to have a clean shot at you. And on top of that, you're telling me you let McTovern buy you a ticket and security, and you think you're gonna win. Mr. O'Brien, you can win, but not like this. You say you want a clean campaign, you just made yourself dirty by associating with him.
Doctor, I know I'm in over my head. It's all I can do to tread water right now.
No, there's plenty you can do, you're just choosing not to.
Okay, there's a difference, Doctor, in dealing with the opposition who may hold different views than me, but wants, in his own way, the same thing I do. A better dirge, a better city. There's a difference in that, and yes, there's a difference in that and in dealing with whatever it is that you handed me.
Did you try it? Did you get it tested?
No.
Did you see what it was?
Was it sugar? I don't think it was sugar.
Probably was. Well, I gave you advice. I suggest you take it. I hope you win, Mr. O'Brien. But if you keep doing what you're doing, I think this train will be coming back with your corpse instead of you.
That a threat?
No. I just know what your opponent is capable of.
He, again, speechless, obviously unsure how to handle any of this. He finally just says, Doctor, I've got to get back to my interview with the Red Line Press.
Yeah, good luck with that. If you see 2 kids around, you should give them a handshake. They like you a lot.
Noted. He stands to leave.
After you, I'm sure my friend will get out of your way.
O'Brien just sizes up Cade, waits for Cade to move.
Cade, step aside nice and slow and just like, be seeing you.
That would bring us to Rendo. What is Rendo getting up to on this train ride?
Rendo would see Cade get up and position himself strategically on the wall opposite the seats and awkwardly go and do the same. And then once Cade and Elix leave, he's not quite sure what to do. He's gonna walk over to Annabelle first.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Rendo, hello.
Hi, yeah, so I'm supposed to be like a bodyguard for you? Is that...
She shrugs, takes her hat off, which is similar to the one that Andy described for Elix's Granite Bay attire. It is large and floofy and frilly. She takes off her hat and puts it in her lap, and she nods. She says, more or less, Rendo, an additional set of eyes and ears, security. Keep an eye on everything, same as Tony and, to some extent, Hugo.
Great, so does that start, like, now or when we get to Granite Bay? Do you want me to stay sort of in your vicinity?
Well, it started when we boarded the Loca McGee, but as long as one of you is around, like, there's a lot of people on the train. I don't expect anything to go wrong, but when you're in a situation where you don't expect anything to go wrong, that's when things can go wrong. So, as long as one of you is around at all times, then it should be fine. You know, Tony is sitting here. Tony is asleep with his hat over his eyes.
He sure is.
He's...
Right, Yeah, I'm just gonna. I'll be right here. He'll go back over by one of the windows.
Evie would walk up to you.
It was Rendo, right?
Oh, yeah, hello? I don't think I caught your name.
She holds out her hand.
Evangeline Stith. You can call me Evie.
Evie. He will take her hand and gently shake it. Pleasure.
Are you a Hellspawn or a Fiendblade? I can't quite tell.
Can't just ask people that.
I've never actually had someone ask. I'm a Hellspawn.
Is it okay for me to ask? I feel like a lot of people yelled at me right there, but maybe it's just the voices of my parents living rent free in my head. How long have you been alive?
About 3 years now.
Wow, that's a long time for a Hellspawn.
I've heard, yeah.
She stands there like, I'd love to talk more, but I have no idea what to say. And she does that for a while, and then she just turns and looks out at the scenery.
How long have you been alive?
This is me at any social gathering.
I might be method acting a bit.
I'm 14. I've been alive for 14 years. Well, technically a little bit over because of the way years are counted, but...
And then she just nods.
Well, yeah, that's a lot longer than a Hellspawn.
Yeah, but, we age at different rates, and, like, you're a important security, like, bodyguard person, and I'm just still in school.
Well, I'm gonna be in school soon, too.
She perks up at that.
That's great. I mean, I am just in school, but I'm also interning with various political entities, hoping that maybe that'll be my career one day.
Wow, that's mighty important.
Evie would continue to pepper Rendo with small talky / slightly inappropriate questions with awkward
Which he is
pauses
not
between
at all
each one.
bothered by. Yeah.
Okay.
He will take every awkward pause and either try to think of something else to ask or just be comfortable staring out the window too.
Yeah. Then, the two of you probably spend a number of hours that way. What is Geist getting up to on this train?
Yeah, he's got his face held up against either if the window, the side of the car. He's just trying to figure out where the time went, why he's so exhausted, yet also so stiff and rigid. It just seems like he hasn't moved in somewhere between 3 and 6 days. The jostling is both helping and not helping, but he has no plans to get up from this seat, nor to engage in conversation besides just bookkeeping of his own mind as to 1, why did this happen? 2, why did he wake up covered in vomit as if he had eaten too many sweets too quickly? And 3, who put the blanket on him? These are serious questions that he needs to know because he has no recollection of those.
He is lost in thought for a considerable amount of time. After some hours on the Lokomiki, it would be time for dinner. It is complimentary with each of your tickets. Would you all migrate to one of the dining cars, or would you try to balance it in the passenger car and stay in your own sort of sequestered area?
If Annabelle goes to the dining car, Rendo will follow.
Yep, same here. If my family goes to the dining car, I go to the dining car.
I think Nia would suggest that we all go to the dining car out of a sense of propriety. Listen, we're on a trip, yes, but this is a nice train. We can settle ourselves to not eat like heathens on benches. Let's go sit at a proper table, shall we?
Yeah, Nia can lead the entourage into...
Come on, team.
Yeah.
Fucking train.
Gotta get on the friggin' train car, get on the chair.
Question, does Geist go?
You better.
What are they serving?
Mashed potatoes.
Is it the fish or
Is it
the
tater
steak?
tots?
Oh, shit. Hold on.
There better be some asparagus on this train.
I think a classic roast chicken and asparagus combo. The chicken, asparagus, potatoes, yeah.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah.
Potatoes and asparagus.
Is that worth, guys?
Sold.
Okay. Nia, Annabelle goes to sit across from you, but she tries to make eye contact with you first to see if you're going to nip at her if she does so.
She just look down and like be polishing her silverware and try to avoid said eye contact. But if she wanted to sit down, she's not going to stop her.
She'll give you some space. She'll go and sit with another table. As the chefs bring the meals out, who all would be sitting with Nia and who'd be occupying other tables?
It's gonna be so sad if she's all by herself when she asked everybody to
Felix
come.
would
no.
be
Kate'll sit
shushing
with Nia.
Cade to go away. Okay, good. Because I was going to be like, he was gonna, don't go.
Oh, before I leave though, after we get sit down, he's just gonna lean in close and goes, "That dead man walking gonna be a problem."
No, because he's dead.
Yeah, but a dead man can do a lot of damage before he hits the grave. You know what I mean?
I don't think he's going to be our problem, aside from trying to tell on us. In which case, good luck.
All right. Yeah, saunter on over. How you doing, Miss Nia?
Mr. Cade, pleasure to join you.
You against smoking at dinner time, or?
Personally, I think it takes away from the flavor of the meal, but I'm not going to oppose anybody else's proclivities.
He kind of like slides the pack back into his pocket that he was pulling out.
As the chef brings a meal to each of you, and you engage in a civil conversation, the door to the cart would open after a moment, and you'd hear a voice just thunder over the otherwise calm and proper atmosphere. Well, 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 look who we all have here. And Officer Brett McMurray walks into the car. Fancy seeing each of you heading west. Same
Can I
time
help
as
you?
me, same train as me.
Why are you interrupting our dinner?
Kate's hands on his revolver.
Don't interrupt him.
Oh,
It'll just
sorry.
go longer.
I'm sorry. This don't concern you, miss. He'll walk straight up to Nia. Going for a
McMurray,
little
how are you
excursion,
now?
are we?
I'm sorry.
Well, how am I? How am I? That's the question, is it? How am I? You know, you all got me laid off. Impropriety, work-life boundaries. Take a vacation, they said.
I'm terribly sorry to hear that. No, I hate to hear anybody out of a job during these trying times.
Don't you just, when there's so much rebuilding to do after wars caused by gangs.
Absolutely.
Real
you know, I'm
shame.
sure if you want, I could probably put you in touch with somebody who's got some sort of work, no doubt.
You're a funny one. You're right. You're a right
I've been
riot.
told.
Yes, you
I've
are.
been told.
Yep.
Yeah.
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 Really bring the house down, don't you?
Why are you interrupting my dinner date with Mr. Cade and Company, McMurray?
Why are you leaving Dirge in the middle of a election that you're trying to win in Dirge?
We got a problem here, Mr. McMurray. Rendo is standing up behind him.
No problem. Just a civil conversation.
Don't seem
Mr.
too civil to
McMurray.
me, sir.
If you had taken the time to pay any bit of attention more than just to my group of friends and colleagues, you probably would have noticed there are multiple politicians on this train. I'm beginning to think I understand why you've been asked to take a break from your detective work.
Multiple politicians, but only one who's also behind a series of bombings.
I'm sorry, I'm unaware. I've not seen any
yeah,
reporting about the bombings beyond.
Stick to your alibi. I know.
No.
Stick to your alibi and enjoy your chicken.
I'll enjoy my chicken.
Rendo is scooching closer to try not to put his hands on him, but just to try to like get the message across to keep walking, keep moving.
He will turn around, take a step back, and look up at you, Rendo, and he'll say, "You remember what we spoke about, Rendo? Also, my sleeper car's that way." And he'll awkwardly shuffle past you.
Rendo does not move. He stands tall and just watches him.
Yeah.
There's just a under the table and a revolver back in the holster.
Geist gets up. He wants to know where his sleeper car is. He's going to follow him slowly, a train car away.
Okay.
He's not trying to hide his presence.
Okay. Let me see just how in his own head McMurray is then. He's pretty in his own head with a 6. Yeah, you follow him. It looks like McMurray is in... so there's the presidential sleeper car followed by 2 normal ones. He's in the first of those 2. Most of you are in the latter of the 2.
Cool.
You would be able to determine which specific room on that car he is in as well.
Beautiful. I think I'll stand outside it for a little while. I want to see if I can hear additional voices inside.
You do not hear any voices.
Cool. I think I'll stay there for about a minute or two before I head back.
Scorned lover, I presume.
Scorned lover. McMurray. Oh, absolutely not. No.
Seemed like he's still like quite a flame for you, if you ask me.
That's very, I think, sweet, of you to say. But no, he's just salty because he's never been really good at his job, and I've always happened to be there to point it out.
What was with the whole remember the thing there, Rendo? Trying to be a cop?
Yeah, what was about that remember the thing there, Rindo?
Nothing. Just, extra pestering, trying to get me to admit to things that aren't true. I told him keep his nose out of it, focus on himself, and, when he spoke to me, he did still have a job, so shows how much he listened.
Right. I didn't know you talked to McMurray much.
I try not to. Can't keep him from showing up at my bar, though. He don't actually start fights, so I've got no real reason to kick him out. Why are you making that face?
No face at all. Nia would just start to pull out a cigarette, hand it to Kate, and have a cigarette for herself, and just start smoking a cigarette.
Yeah.
Huh. Rendo will turn around and face back in the direction of his seat.
When Geist returns and sits behind Elix, she's just gonna lean around the booth. You didn't kill him,
I didn't
did you?
kill him, if that's what you're going to ask.
Yeah,
But I know where he
sauntered
sleeps.
Are you... You know what? You do you, Geist. Just... Can I have a small heads up? My kids are on the train.
Of course. Now,
Okay.
are you going to eat your asparagus?
Do you want it?
I'm a vegetarian, I don't eat the chicken.
I mean, I'm sure we could go into the dining cart and get you something else.
I haven't seen any other servers come through here in like 15 minutes.
Let's just go. I'm sure they'll let me in. We can convince them. Kate, don't you
Kate will
fucking
just-
move.
Pop over. Literally will pop over and just take his chicken and slide off his asparagus and walk away. Hate that stuff. Nasty.
My man.
It's...
Thank you.
All right, well, you can have all the asparagus, but we can also just go cook something.
What kind of man doesn't eat chicken?
I feel like I've got all this asparagus to work through, so give me a couple of minutes.
Tell him about these bombings.
It was an unfortunate event that occurred a number of months ago. It wreaked havoc across Sturge, and we were all very sad to see it happen. And unfortunately,
More about it?
nobody ever caught who did it. Mr. McMurray is under the impression that my brother-in-law and the rest of my in-laws' family are part of it. But
Well, you're gonna be mayor now? After all that?
that's the plan.
Damn.
I'm doing a lot more than the city has done for all of the people who were affected by the bombings.
That's fair enough. Well, usually you gotta be like, that kind of looks around, it's like, really connected for this type of thing. But the more I hear about all y'all, the more I become concerned for y'all's well-being. And he just like reaches into his super nice now vest pocket and just pulls a black card out, and he just like slides it over for, if the occasion arises. Pull that out and it'll tell you who to find. And at first glance, it's just a red hand on a black card.
Yeah, she would probably take it, flip it over, look at it just to confirm, and tuck it away in her little jacket pocket.
And it's one of those definite things. So just don't take it lightly. Some people are like, oh no, I want to rethink. And that's not how it works.
Ah, I see. I
Make a
understand.
call. Call's made. It's
Absolutely.
just the way it goes.
Absolutely. I had an uncle or four that I believe, at the very least, always wanted to be members of the Red Right Hand, and if any of them actually made it into, I don't know, they never spoke about it, but I understand the implications and appreciate the offer, Mr. Cade.
Yep. Just make sure, in your uncle's next lives, they become orphans. It's a lot easier to join. No attachments. Man, I wish I could drink on this damn train. I do not like this noise.
Oh, here. She's got a flask. She pulls out. Hello? She pulled out her flask. Offered. Who told you couldn't drink on the train?
I am flattered, but I really, actually can't.
Oh, apologies. She'll take it back.
No need of one. Just, drunk Kate is not a good security guard. I'll say that.
I understand. Well, one day or evening or some point, I'll have to get you when you're off your security guard shift and we can have a proper drink.
Oh, we get rowdy then. I do tend to party.
Good to
I
know.
don't like money to burn a hole in my pocket. I figure you spend it before you're dead. And I might be dead like today, so.
I like that philosophy. My bank account does not, unfortunately.
He just goes back to munching on the chicken he stole from Geist now.
Rendo has been saving a couple extra pieces of asparagus that at this point have probably gotten cold on his plate.
Delicious.
He looked like he was going to do something similar, and then Cade stood up and did what he wanted to do. And he got a little salty about it. But he did save a couple extra pieces of asparagus. He's just gonna awkwardly start sliding his plate across the table to Geist.
What are you doing? Are you done? If you're done eating, you don't have to eat anymore. You don't have to push the plate in front of you.
What? Do you want more?
I mean, yes, I would gladly take it if you're offering it to me. It just seems like you let it sit there for a really long time, Rindo.
I kind of thought you would see it and ask about it, and you never did, and I didn't know how to bring it up. Just take it. I'm sorry.
Rindo, this isn't going to make any sense to you, but it feels like I haven't eaten in 3 to 6 days.
I should have saved you more asparagus.
No, I don't think it has anything to do with that. But this will help. Thank you. It's cold, just the way I like it.
You know, I wouldn't have put it past you if you did, kill McMurray. I'll just kind of awkwardly chuckle.
No, I don't kill people who don't deserve it. And the only thing Brett McMurray is deserving of is our pity.
You could write pity on a bullet.
Maybe an apology.
As the night progresses, are there any other conversations that you would dive into with one another or with any of the other passengers?
Cade shows Nia knife tricks, like putting his hand down on the table and doing fast knife tricks, and a couple cigarette tricks that he knows, like flipping it into his mouth and flipping it out, and just like other party tricks, and tells stories of Red Right Hands that he's heard stories of, and just basically nondescript, not too personal information, but enough to be entertaining.
I think Nia would love that. She'd just eat that up, just hang out and laugh, and for a brief period of time, just kind of feel like a normal person and try not to think about all of the craziness going on and just enjoy this new person she's getting to know.
Yeah, Cade is he doesn't seem to give a fuck about much of anything. In a very, positive way.
I think that is what she finds most refreshing. It's like everything is so damn heavy. And then this person came about and it was like, oh, shit. It can be kind of fun even when shit's heavy. Yeah.
Nothing matters. It's all fine.
Sleep on a train is difficult, especially for those of you who are unaccustomed to it. It's loud, it rocks back and forth a lot. Each time you think you find a good position, the train jostles you out of it. But eventually the next day comes. Nia, we won't play through the specifics of it, but you have an in-depth and seems to be pretty positive time with Amy Hogan as she reports on your campaign. As the second day continues, there's a brief respite in Riverside, which is the smaller town that's a little over a day away from Dirge. Vernon would buy a couple extra pairs of clothes for Rindo and Geist and Cade. And then the train would depart. Second day comes and goes. Third day, you're scheduled to arrive in Granite Bay around sunset this day. But probably about midday, Nia, a fairly shorter than you, Brunei individual, bright green skin, big curly horns, thick bifocal glasses. He's got a little mousy goatee and slicked back brown hair. He would walk up to you and he would say, Miss Koryahin, I have been sent to request your presence. Mr. McDovern would like a word.
McDovern?
Yes, I am Wesley Jimbal, his chief of staff. If you would accompany me.
I'd be delighted. Sir, did he say why he wants to speak to me at all?
A friendly chat.
Friendly chat. Very good. She's going to turn around, and who is everybody just like hanging out? Is anybody not in the car or?
Elix is.
Yeah, guys would very much like to hear this.
She's just relaxed in a corner with her feet up.
Guys can absolutely hear this.
Who's McDovern?
He's running for president. Super bad guy.
Mr. Cade, would you mind accompanying me briefly? I imagine, Elix, you're planning on staying in the car for a bit.
She's just gonna look at Cade.
Man, if a cat could blush.
100 yards, Cade. Shoot your shot.
He's gonna like shoot just like daggers at her for a second, and then he's like,
Geist has got me, right, Geist?
What? Yes, sure, of course.
That's what I thought. Thank you, Mr. Geist.
I would be my pleasure.
Perfect. Perfect. And to turn around and lead the way to the little fella.
He'll turn right before he walks out. He goes, "If you die, I will bring you back, and I will kill you again." And he walks out.
Elix, I was planning on eavesdropping and following them. This is
Oh, go ahead.
really put a pin in my plan.
No. I could use the private time. Go ahead.
No, I don't understand. You just requested me here.
I wanted Cade to leave.
No, I think I'll stay then.
Why would you say?
I won't fall for your tricks.
What? I'm gonna send my son after you.
Fine. Do it. Are you sure you want that? Your son.
Yes.
A conversation with me.
Yep.
Guy sits upright. He's ready.
2 cars down, Wesley leads Nia and Cade into the secondary dining car, the one that is closer to the caboose than the locomotive. You would see that the car has been cleared except for a pair of security guards that are loitering in one corner. And when Mr. McDovern sees you enter, he stands and then walks forward to meet you halfway. He's human, but he has the build of a bulldog. He wears his bulk with dignity, lending him a sense of power, a sense that he seems to recognize that in you as well, despite the very different physical statures that the two of you have. With his coat off, his black suspenders and his black bow tie stand in stark contrast against his pressed white shirt. He extends his hand down to shake yours. Miss Koryahin, your reputation precedes you.
Likewise, Mr. McDovern. I'm a bit surprised, I have to admit, that you wanted to talk to me, but now that I see the circumstance, I must admit I'm a bit intimidated. Surely someone like you is not afraid of little old me.
Not afraid, no, but nor would I ever wish to ignore or overlook anyone in the business of improving Dirge, which you certainly seem to. Would you care to sit?
She'd take a seat.
Wesley scampers away to stand near the security guards on the back end of the car. Where is Cade in this scenario?
I'm about 7 feet back, like 1 seat row back, standing on the opposite side, not directly behind Nia because I want a clear shot.
Perfect. McDovern looks across the table at you, Nia, and he says, I've never been a politician. This is very new to me. I think that speaking bluntly tends to get far more accomplished in far less time. May I do that without offending your sensibilities?
Absolutely.
I think the same thing as you. To see a better Dirge, to see Dirge a shining city and an example for Valve, to see the streets safe and clean, to see the criminals either rehabilitated or behind bars, to see those who have not been accountable held to account, such as the incumbent mayor, Leon Bangino.
Yes, I'm familiar with some of Mr. Bangino's dealings outside of just the political realm. What do you care for as far as the actual people of Dirge? I've heard you say a lot about trying to clean up the streets as far as criminals go, but what about the actual people that need help?
Well, the people, I see them as the lifeblood of Dirge. They are what motivates me to get out of bed every morning. They're who I
wish to champion. You were born in Dirge, correct, Nia?
Aye.
As was I, and I was shaped by my time in the city, both the good and the bad. I don't regret the bad. I think that it's made me who I am. Strength through adversity and all that. But there's no reason not to try to improve so that those who come after us don't have to go through the same tribulations that we did. I'm not naive. I know that the Severses and the McDoverns have often not gotten along, but I see Mayor Bangino's complete unwillingness to govern effectively, to make any meaningful difference to the people who put him in office, and it sickens me. He clenches a fist when he says that, and it's a large fist. It looks like it could do some damage.
Does it seem like genuine, or does it seem like he's putting on an act?
I would love an awareness check. If you have intuiting, then that'll help you get a read on him.
Can I also intuit him?
Absolutely, yes.
An 18 for Nia.
27.
What is your build?
My build is all awareness and running away.
That's a cat.
I've got like 6 skills, and I'm real good at them.
Yeah. Okay, so Nia's impression is that, yes, he means every word he says. Cade, across the room, he clenches his fist and you would like perk up, like, is he about to try something? No, it just seems that he's incredibly passionate about what he's talking about. You would get exactly the same read. Given your cat awareness, you'd be able to hear a lot of, like, most, if not all of the words he's saying. He's speaking from a place of genuine conviction.
So is your thought, Mr. McDovern, that you are hoping to see me displace Mr. Bangino in this race in an effort to further both of our end goals for Dirge?
That would precisely be my hope. An ideal outcome, I would say, for both of us, and given what I've seen of your work already, certainly an ideal outcome for Dirge.
I appreciate that. What exactly, I guess, my question then would be, do you have to offer?
Well, I'm on a tour of health right now. I believe that you and I suffer from a similar problem, which is we are relatively popular in the city, but not in the nation as a whole. Obviously, that's more detrimental to me right now than to you, given the offices for which we intend to occupy. But I can, I have scheduled a meeting with Mayor Clarence McGee. I would be happy to facilitate an introduction there. I think that getting an endorsement from a sitting mayor would go a long way to give you an edge over Bangino, to help build the momentum that you're already gathering.
That it certainly would. When are you planning on meeting with him?
This evening.
Ah, of course.
He will be expecting us when this locomotive arrives. When I say us, I mean me and any of my associates who wish to attend.
Right. Is there anything that we have that is supposed to happen this evening, like time of evening and whatnot, as a group?
There has been nothing specifically established. You don't have a set calendar right now.
I think that sounds like an excellent plan then. Yeah, I would very much like to meet this mayor, a friend of yours, and make that introduction. Now, I'm not ignorant. I am my father's daughter, in fact, and so I know if you're doing something for me, then surely you're going to be expecting something of me. And I imagine if your turnaround time is as quick as this evening, you'll probably be expecting a rather quick turnaround from me? Or is there something more long-standing you're looking for?
My proposal is that we partner closely once we both hold our respective offices. A mayor of Dirge and president of Falth closely aligned. That sounds like an unstoppable force to me.
Indeed. Indeed it does. Very good, Mr. McDermott. Well, I will need to meet back up with my group before we have any sort of stop. I do apologize, as I would love to get off the train with you, but can your gentleman, she'll point at the little dude who came and got him before, can he provide us with whatever information we need so that we know where to meet your group and whatnot?
Yes, I will have Wesley see to it.
Perfect. This has been so nice, Mr. McDovern. And to think, I thought you were scared of me.
A pleasure to finally converse with you, Nia. Long overdue.
A little handshake, a little scoot out.
Yeah. And one final roundtable of impressions or conversations or thoughts that each of the party members have as you approach Granite Bay, as the sun begins to sink from its zenith toward the horizon.
Very important question. Does Nia mention this?
I think, yeah. I think she would. Because she would tell definitely, like, Annabelle and Tony, because she knows that Pete is going to be interested whenever they all reconvene. And I don't think it's like, I don't think it'd be a secret.
As soon as Elix overhears this,
Oh, God.
she just burst out laughing. Did you all do no research when you decided to work with us? Did you do no research into who you were working with? Oh my God.
I spend most of my time researching.
Would you care to enlighten us, Doctor? What do you mean? I'm having a meeting.
You're having a meeting with McGee immediately upon getting off the train. The person that Miles arguably hates the most. The person that the cartel arguably is the most against. You're going to go meet with the enemy before you meet with the person you're supposed to be meeting with.
Doctor, isn't it good, Annabelle says, isn't it good to understand your adversary before you try to interact with it directly? I think that gathering intelligence on behalf of any alliance that we strike is a boon, not a curse.
It's not the meeting that's the problem. It's the fact that you're going to go meet with him before you even talk to Miles. You're going into their territory and going to the enemy first.
That could hurt egos.
Is Miles' ego so fragile? I just
Vernon
assumed
laughs
that,
at that.
I
You'd be
just
surprised.
assumed that we get the small fry out of the way and talk to this mayor character and then go about our actual business.
Oh,
Bloody men have bloody rules. That usually ends up being the problem.
So are you saying we shouldn't meet with this person? Do I need to send Cade to tell him that I got sick on the fish? Wouldn't be the first time I faked it.
it's your political career. It's your life. You do what you need to do.
Elix, she's gonna walk up to you, gonna take your hands in her hands. I'm asking you for your advice in this situation because you seem to have a lot of opinions about the opinions Miles is going to have. So if you think we should not meet with this mayor fellow first and we should meet with Miles first, if we meet with this mayor fellow even at all, speak now or forever hold your peace, please.
Nia, what is more important to you? Getting ahead in the politics of Dirge or aligning yourself with the cartel? That's your answer.
That's a rough one.
Nia's gonna walk across the train. She's just gonna walk to the other side of the car where nobody else is and just fuck just taking a moment. She needs to take a moment.
Aren't you gonna be sad if your friends get put on the opposite end of our barrels?
Kate, they're not my friends.
Noted.
These cars are so small. I can hear everything you're saying and it is quite hurtful.
Guys, do you consider yourself my friend?
No.
Exactly.
Touche. Thank you for the asparagus.
Welcome.
Piece of advice, though. People you're about to run into are dangerous people. Like, real dangerous people.
This isn't Dirge. There's no family and hugs.
They hire us a lot, and they do not have qualms with killing each other if you cross any lines they don't like.
May I speak to my sister-in-law alone, please?
You want all of us to get out of this car? Just
No, just Annabelle, get your ass over here.
Wonderful to speak with you too, Nia.
What would Pete want?
Frankly, I don't think that that's any concern of ours right now. He's fighting his battle in the court, both of legal and public opinion, back in Dirge. This is up to us.
If I go the political route, I could be helping him with all of those court dealings. You do understand that, right? But now I've got
Yes.
her on my back telling us that that's
There's-
apparently going to screw us over.
There are great benefits and terrible ramifications no matter what
Annabelle,
we do right now,
he
Nia.
sent you along because you were supposed to be helpful with all of this. I thought maybe you might be able to give some insights into his thinking or I don't even know if I want to do this political thing, Annabelle. It was just something that seemed like it needed doing.
Well, you're doing really good at it for not wanting it. Look, Nia, there's 2 of us. What could go wrong if we
Correct?
split the party?
That's counting, yes. Sorry, she's gonna light a cigarette. She's sorry.
Look, I grew up in Granite Bay. I've never met Miles. Send me to speak with him. You maintain your political route unless you want an out, and then we swap them.
I really don't. I think there could be something here with this political thing. Even if I don't make it all the way, I think it's going to make us some good connections, Annabelle.
I would agree. Then send me to make the initial, to establish a connection with the cartel. We'll reconvene with them either later that same night or tomorrow.
A dinner. Let's plan a dinner.
A dinner tomorrow with the cartel? Their
Big
treat?
family dinner. Oh, absolutely. We'll show Elix what family is all about.
The cartel doesn't work like that, but we'll do our best.
Perfect. She's gonna slam her hand on the table. Right, we have a plan. We have a plan. We have a plan. She looks at Annabelle. We have a plan.
We have a plan. It's a good one, too.
Hooray for plans.
What, do we Falthon 3? I'm kidding, I read that in a book
No one
somewhere.
does that.
We're not doing that. We're not going to do that. We will need to figure out who is going to be going with who, though, tomorrow or whenever we separate our ways.
I mean, you all have operated as a team before. At least you and Rindo and Geist. Send Hugo and Tony with me. Send Rindo and Geist with you, Nia.
Perfect.
That only leaves the Stiths and their associates, and I imagine that they are unlikely to do well in the McGee manner.
There we have it then. Sounds like an excellent plan.
You can tell that Geist is just screaming, "Fuck!" in his head right now of having to go anywhere with McDovern.
Kate's kind of looking to Elix and looking to them and looking to Elix again. Like, the fuck are gonna do this?
It's not our choice, Kate. Not our choice.
All right.
Well, with a plan made, and with the train rumbling at breakneck speeds toward Granite Bay, the blue jewel of Falth beckons. It beckons to rich and poor alike, drawing common laborers like moths to an all-consuming flame. Work till you drop, then keep working. And it draws off-duty elites to throw their outlandish celebrations. Granite Bay, what a view, the telltale granite cliffs overlooking the sparkling blue-green inner sea, reflecting the setting sun. The beaches teem with wealthy vacationers surfing the waves or sipping tropical cocktails. The docks crawl with the crews of ships and warehouses trading boxed goods. Further inland, rickety townhomes are overcrammed with families and working folk, while the wealthy enjoy afternoon tea in their lavish mansions. Granite Bay, a city of sand and of sweat. A city made dusty and arid thanks to the systematic strip mining and deforestation for miles around that have turned the city into the epicenter of an artificial desert. Welcome to Granite Bay. This has been The Ties That Bind. Jump into our Discord, discord.gg/QR Publishing to discuss this episode. Check out patreon.com/quasi-real publishing for a variety of subscription tiers. And until next time, keep crafting those myths.
Right, all right. Thank you, all of you, for your assistance. I know it is insane to be asking this many bakeries to make this many blueberry and lemon cookies at once, all to be made fresh by midnight. I understand it's a large ask, but I promise you it'll be well worth it when my mini acorn girls are also selling all of your cookies over the next season. So with that in mind, I would like to just formally thank the great Oz. So wonderful were your bakes. Cruentus, the Fool, Michael Cook, literally in the name. It was outstanding. There was Kai Dragoon and Sansatsu. I'll never get that right, but damn were those cookies on fire in the right way. Phoenix 001, that was important from what I understand. It had something to do with the measurements that you use. Scott B, Blair Little, that one joke guy. Oh, and Ryan Scripter. There's something about the way you get it both fluffy and crispy. So delightful. Michael, Daniel Trout, Spastastic, Jesse Fishgrab, E, Tom. You all really just bring the hominess into home goodiness, yes. And we tried a couple of different bakeries this time too, and I was really, really pleased. There were newer establishments. There was the Frisky Sloth. They were excellent. And then also Tim White, home baker, from what I understand. Really, really nice stuff. So thank you all again for our emergency late night order. We promise to make it worth your while.